Number one. Number two is a crossover motion. So this is your crossover pattern here. And you're trying to be a little bit, you start out easy, and then you can actually put a little bit more into it. And that way you can really generate a greater output on the heart rate, and you'll start really warming up the joints. This is a good lateral motion to do to warm up the adductors of the legs. Get some external rotation of the hip, internal rotators. So that's the crossover. Number three is called a, I call it toy soldiers. What you do is just bring your foot up, try to touch your toes. There's going to be a great dynamic hamstring motion here. Stretch. So you can really feel that in the back of the leg. Toy soldiers, number three. So you can do those. I get up and down as one lap, do 4 laps. So you can see I'm not really working hard, but my heart rate is starting to kick up. So if I were to do these full steam, then my heart rate would be way up, and you can see how that can kind of warm your body up. Now another one is it's called a high knee hop. You just come up, you're kind of exploding off your foot. So you explode, alternating arm and leg, and you get right up there nice and high. So when you do this pattern, you want to get up, synchronize with the arm and leg, so the elbow and the knee are 90 degrees, and you follow that pattern. High knees, number 4. Another one you can do, just broad jumps. So you want to do this one kind of like around 4 or 5 into the exercise series, just because a little more aggressive, but you want to make sure that your body is warmed up so you can really explode. That's a good one to do, especially if you're going to be doing squats that day. That will really get the joints warmed up in the knees, the hip, so that when you get down into that squat position, you'll be ready for it to hit those 90 degree or lower, and then that way you won't injure yourself. Those are the broad jumps, number 5. The next one, this one's kind of a unique one, where you'd actually go backwards, alternating arm and leg, and then you cross over. So you're going backwards now, different type of stretch onto the hamstring. So then when you do these, it takes a little bit of balance. These exercises will also work the proprioception of the tendons in the muscle, and then go through that series. I believe we're on number 5. I just call that the reverse Romanian deadlift type of pattern. And then what you can do, get down on the floor, and then we can go into what's called Spider-Mans. This is a good one for the shoulders, and then for the legs as well. Staying in contact. And so you keep the butt down and you walk on the floor, like so. And that's just a quick little synopsis of the dynamic warm-up. And again, stuff like that only takes about 5 minutes. You know, you don't have to go through this labor-intensive warm-up on the treadmill or elliptical before you work out. Matter of fact, I prefer doing this for like 5 minutes, hitting your weights, and then doing your cardio later on in the day, if you are to do that. I don't feel like it's necessary if you're going to work out with an intensity on the weights, and then go there into the cardio. I feel like that's counterproductive. So you do a warm-up, do your weights, and then either come back later on do some cardio if you feel like it's necessary, or you know, do it on an opposite day from your weight training. Personally, I boost my cardio just from the way I train. I think you can get a great cardiovascular benefit if you train correctly with the weights. You don't necessarily have to spend all that extra time on the cardio machines. I think that there's a lot of misconceptions when it comes to cardio training, and you know, stuff like this, one, it's a little bit more fun, and it kind of stimulates your brain a little bit differently than if you're just on a piece of equipment doing something monotonous. And also it just allows you to really develop a different type of speed variables, as well as you can really get the stretch that you're looking for, especially in the hamstrings and the legs, before you start engaging into those leg exercises. And so that's it. I just want to thank everyone that's been watching these videos, and I'm trying to do my best I can out here and try to teach you some things, as well as run a business. And I want to say hi to Carl. He's out there in Dubai. He just bought Invincible, and so he's another one that's serious about his training, and glad to have him aboard. And Scott and Carrie, thank you very much for all you've done and all your support. And again, it's people like you that keep me going, keep me interested, and keep me wanting to do this. So I appreciate that. And I look forward to getting more questions from people, as well as showing you more things. So I really appreciate it. Have a good weekend. I'll see you Monday. All right, take care.